Xiao Yan finally found a way to break the curse of the evil poison body, but why did Xiao Xuanxi wear a look of embarrassment? Upon learning about her unique constitution, she never imagined she would one day have complete control over this power. However, though the method to break the curse was extremely demanding, with Xiao Yan's assistance, who possessed the unique flame, all difficulties were easily overcome. The premature outbreak of the evil poison body made Xiao Yan realize that removing the curse was imminent. Despite joining forces with the Heavenly Flame Master and using the legendary Heavenly Flame Seal, they only managed to temporarily seal the evil poison body. However, this seal was not a permanent solution and could only last for 3 years. After 3 years, once Xiao Yan was no longer by her side, Xiao Xuanxi would still face the risk of the evil poison body erupting. Additionally, obtaining the materials for the poison pill was not easy. Besides the 3 kinds of unique flames and the body transformation, they also needed the demon box of the 7th-rank heavenly poison scorpion beast, which was nowhere to be found. When Xiao Yan learned of Xiao Xuanxi's situation, after entering the central state, he immediately set off. At that time, Xiao Xuanxi was being hunted by the Ice Master in the Luo God realm. As fellow bearers of the evil poison body, the Ice Master was determined to capture Xiao Xuanxi. However, this opportunity to save Xiao Xuanxi led Xiao Yan to discover the whereabouts of the heavenly poison scorpion beast. In the Luo God Canyon, a place shrouded in poisonous mist where demonic beasts roamed freely, the heavenly poison scorpion beast ruled the roost. The first stage demonic beast possessed terrifying power when transformed into human form. Only Xiao Yan, a 2-star dozong, and Xiao Xuanxi, a 6-star dozong, had no assurance of completely killing it. It was said that the ancient poison scorpion's scorpion tail could pierce through the void like a star fox's tail, and was also highly toxic. In a critical moment, the Heavenly Flame Master and the Earth Monster Leader intervened, blocking the attacks of a large number of poisonous beasts. Finally, Xiao Yan successfully obtained the demon box of the scorpion beast, and with all preparations made, he decisively began refining the poison pill. To prevent the evil poison body from spreading midway, they needed to find a place where they could suppress it with strong yang energy and split it apart. Fortunately, the Yi family had a mysterious place called the Ocean of Solar Fire, where the fierce sunlight during the day and the magma from the depths of the earth complemented each other perfectly, meeting all the conditions for refining the poison pill. Hurrying to the night city and making a deal with the Yi family, they entered the Ocean of Solar Fire smoothly. Xiao Xuanxi entered the altar, her graceful figure floating above it, while the Heavenly Flame Master guarded outside, personally protecting them. Feeling the extremely pure yang energy here, Xiao Yan sat down cross-legged. He held Xiao Xuanxi's jade hand tightly. "Don't be nervous," he said, and the comforting words reached Xiao Xuanxi's ears, warming her heart. Then, he slowly took off his clothes, and at his words, Xiao Xuanxi was taken aback. A blush rose on her cheeks, and embarrassment flashed across her face. Seeing Xiao Yan's expressionless face, she bit her silver teeth and reluctantly untied her dress, revealing her fair and delicate skin. Xiao Yan couldn't help but flicker his gaze slightly, knowing that to unlock the seal, they had to have physical contact, otherwise, the heavenly flame wouldn't be able to exert its power through the clothes. With no other choice, Xiao Yan fervently prayed that Xiao Xuanxi would understand. He quickly concentrated his mind, extended his fingers, and let the fire of correlation wrap around them. Then, he reached out and placed it on Xiao Xuanxi's lower abdomen. The grey poison gas was forced out of her body by the coercion of the unique flame, and Xiao Xuanxi no longer hesitated, still letting the unique flame expel the poison gas from her body. Their faces became even redder under the scorching heat. Then, a strand of white flame appeared on Xiao Yan's fingertips again. It was the ancient coal flame left by Medicine Ant. The 3 kinds of unique flames slowly merged, emitting a destructive power that enveloped Xiao Xuanxi's entire body. Under the ruthless burning of the unique flames, the poison gas encountered its nemesis and began to retreat, merging back into Xiao Xuanxi's body. The 3 kinds of unique flames swarmed in and tightly wrapped the poison gas in a ring of fire. The poison gas condensed, transformed, and became the poison pill. The excited voice rang in Xiao Xuanxi's ears. She immediately operated her dou qi, using all her strength to compress the vast whirlpool of poison gas within her body. With the poison pill formed, only stability was needed to complete the process. Xiao Yan couldn't help but take a lingering glance at Xiao Xuanxi, who now stood outside the door like a holy fairy, protecting them. Decades of promises had finally been fulfilled. After enduring the torment of the evil poison body, Xiao Xuanxi no longer had to worry about the curse erupting at any moment. She became the first person to successfully break the curse of the evil poison body. Furthermore, with complete control over the evil poison body, her own strength would continue to improve rapidly, and no one would dare to insult her casually anymore. After years of obsession, she could finally let go today. And all of this was thanks to the person by her side. Compared to such a great favor, what did it matter if he saw her body once? Many fans of Battle Through the Heavens have surely read this series. This epic fantasy masterpiece swept across the nation like a storm, awakening the youthful passion of countless fans. The protagonist of this epic is Xiao Yan, who, with his unyielding will, has written a legend. However, behind this legend, Xiao Yan, the Sea King, has 4 confidants who, with tenderness and wisdom, jointly created the glory of the Flame Emperor. These 4 beauties would be top-tier characters in any national comic. Firstly, let's go back to the past and revisit Xiao Suna, who spent her youth with Xiao Yan. She was as pure as the moon, silently guarding Xiao Yan no matter how fierce the storms were, and her tenderness and patience built a harbor for Xiao Yan's soul, making him more determined on his journey forward. Next, we meet the agile and mysterious little Doctor Immortal. Like an elf in a mountain stream, she is pure and kind, and she forms an inexplicable bond with Xiao Yan during their adventurous journey. With wisdom and courage, she has repeatedly helped Xiao Yan overcome dangers, becoming a reliable assistant on his path to growth. Although there is no passionate love between them, their deep friendship is touching enough. Unfortunately, little Dr. Immortal did not enter the male protagonist's harem. Then, there is Medusa. Once a ruthless queen known for her cruelty, she was also a beauty with unmatched charm. Medusa ruled the desert and was notorious for her ruthlessness. However, after meeting Xiao Yan, her heart began to change subtly. She gradually showed a tender side and became the most brilliant color in her life. Xiao Yan will always remember this former queen, who is now his confidant. Lastly, let's look up at Yun Yun on the clouds. This elegant and noble fairy carries a heavy secret, but through her interactions with Xiao Yan, she gradually finds herself. She provides endless help and support to Xiao Yan, becoming a guiding light on his path to growth. In Xiao Yan's heart, Yun Yun is not only his confidant but also an unforgettable friend. These 4 confidants, each with their own characteristics, combine wisdom and charm, all striving for the same goal, to help Xiao Yan become a legend on the Dou-Chi continent. Their companionship and support make Xiao Yan's life more colorful and his path to growth more steadfast. As everyone knows, Battle Through the Heavens is a world where strength reigns supreme. The higher one's realm, the more powerful they are. The gap between each realm is significant, and it only grows larger as one progresses. Cross-level challenges are extremely difficult, even for top-tier characters like Xiao Yan. In the later stages, Xiao Yan cannot even challenge higher-level realms, let alone lower-level ones. So, if there were 1,000 peak-level Dou Kings, could they kill a low-level Dou Zun using the tactic of overwhelming numbers? Can a peak-level Dou Emperor single-handedly kill a Dou Ancestor? Below the rank of Dou King, all are considered insignificant, and above Dou King lies the Dou Emperor, a dominant figure, at least in the Jiamo Empire. Reaching the pinnacle of the Dou Emperor realm is enough to establish dominance over the northwestern continent, founding sects, and establishing oneself as a ruler. Dou Zone stands above Dou Emperor, and even a newly advanced Dou Zone can completely overpower Dou Emperor-level opponents in all aspects. For a peak-level Dou Emperor to attempt to single-handedly kill a Dou Zone, it might be considered a slim hope, but not entirely impossible. For example, during his peak as a Dou Emperor, Xiao Yan easily defeated Dou Zone Yunshan. Can a peak-level Dou Zone single-handedly kill a Dou Zun? The Dou Zone realm represents the highest stage in the early to mid stages of Battle Through the Heavens. Even a low-grade 1-star Dou Zone like Yunshan gave Xiao Yan a hard time in the past. The gap between a 1-star Dou Zone and a peak-level Dou Zone is significant, almost insurmountable. The difference between a peak-level Dou Zone and a 1-star Dou Ancestor is even greater than that between a 1-star Dou Zone and a peak-level Dou Zone. While it may seem close, the gap is immense. It can be said that it's practically impossible for a peak-level Dozong to single-handedly kill a Dozun due to the vast difference in strength. However, if it were someone like Xiao Yan, there might be a slim chance, but it would be extremely difficult. Can 1000 peak-level Do Emperors kill a Dozun? Dozun-level experts in battle through the heavens are considered top-tier combatants. Setting aside the ancient 8 clans, Dozun-level experts are supreme figures, akin to sect masters, within the Central Plains. A 1-star Dozun could easily defeat a peak-level Dozong, and facing weaker peak-level Do Emperors would be like a walk in the park. When confronted with 1000 peak-level Do Emperors, it's merely a large-scale combat scenario for a Dozun, hardly worth mentioning. Even if these 1000 peak-level Do Emperors were of extremely high quality like Xiao Yan, they would still be incapable of contending with a Dozun due to the inability to break through the Dozun's defenses. Unless there's a formation capable of harnessing the power of 1000 peak-level Do Emperors to unleash an attack surpassing the limit, the idea of 1000 peak-level Do Emperors killing a low-star Dozun is nothing but a pipe dream. When the gap in strength is too vast, the tactic of overwhelming numbers becomes a joke.